Hey guys, so I've already made one video about my arcade machine, which you can see in the background there, but I didn't really show you how it works and how I made it. So in this video I'm going to go a bit more in depth in showing you my arcade machine. Yep, so this is it. You've seen it before, it was in my last video, but it was outside last time and it didn't have the T-molding around the edges, which is that blue stuff, if you don't know. So this is the top. You can't really see because it's daytime right now and it's light. There's actually a light on in there right now. I'll open it up actually. Take it. So as you can see, that slides out and that's just a bit of paper, sort of sticky tape onto a bit of glass there. And I've got two speakers, one there, that controls the volume, that knob there, and then of course the light. The speakers come out there, the sound. Yeah, then there's these two buttons. This one, originally it was the escape button, so it would take you out of a game, but I changed it because people were leaning on it and quitting the game of someone else who's playing. So now that's the pause button, and this one used to be the pause button, but this is now the escape button. So yeah, that's the top, what it looks like inside. If you watched my last video of the arcade machine, you might remember that I said we were going to put glass over the screen. I think we still are, but we haven't actually done it yet, so really it's still not finished, but I mean, we wouldn't have to, it's good enough as it is, but at the moment it's a bit flimsy. You can hear that, it's just velcroed onto the screen actually, a bit of wood. So then this is the control panel, player 1, you got all the buttons and the joystick, and then player 2. And then there's these buttons, which is start for player 1, start for player 2, and obviously save and load as it says. And then it's just got arcade up there. And then here, got a drawer that slides out. It's got a remote. That's how you turn it on and off. So we've got button 1, which controls the light. So you can turn that off and on. And then that controls the speakers, monitor, and the computer itself. Or you can press all off, which turns them all off, obviously. And a keyboard. Wireless keyboard actually doesn't work anymore, so it's kind of useless. I just put it in there for show. But it did work for a while, and it worked quite well. And as you can see, it's quite a thin gap just there. So, and it was the only keyboard we can find that could fit in there. But now it doesn't work. And this is the door, and another confession I have to make. This key doesn't do anything. We haven't actually put the lock in yet. So you open that up, you can see there's nothing there. It's just that. So it's pretty useless at the moment. And then yeah, we've just got that wedges into that hole, that screw there, which keeps the door closed. Then we've got the two credit buttons. Well, the inside. So on the outside are the two credit buttons, and they're wired up through there, which I'll show you soon. Yeah. And just got some leftover buttons and wires and stuff from the ones I didn't need. Yeah. Got this, which inside there's a CD, which helps you, sort of like instructions for the iPack, which is what is actually plugged into the computer and makes the controls, the joysticks and stuff work. I'll show you that later. Then these are just instructions, like other buttons you can press. Just got some scribbles there that I did when I was making it. Yeah, and that's the computer that it's running on, and the main speaker. And now I'll show you what it looks like underneath the control panel, all the wiring and stuff. So as you can see, I've taken that drawer out, which was there, and turn the light on because it's pretty dark under here, so hopefully you can see better. That's the iPack, that thing with the green light. That you plug that into the computer and it acts as a keyboard, and it converts all these buttons basically into keys on a keyboard and the joysticks and stuff. So that's why that's how all the buttons work. Yep. And then this is MAME, Multiple Arcade Machine Emulator. So that's what it's running on, and this thing makes it look better. It's got a front end, so that's what you can see, the arcade machine there, and the dartboard and the clock and the chalkboard and the poster and stuff. That's called a front end, and you run that over MAME, over the MAME program, and it makes it look good. It's a simple way of putting it. So yeah, so you just move the joystick. You can go through all the games. I've got 165 games, as you can see, and not all of them have posters, as you can see, just only some of them. So that's Mortal Kombat there, the original Mortal Kombat. See, it doesn't have posters. And you go to Pac-Man, that has a poster there, and it's the same poster that's up on the wall. Put all these posters up on the wall of old arcade games. So yeah, and then thing with Pac-Man is, I'm not sure, but I think on the original Pac-Man arcade machine, the joystick may have only been one way, or four ways, sorry, one. Because on this arcade machine, it's quite hard to control. So if you've played an original Pac-Man arcade machine, because I haven't, you might, I don't know, comment below and tell me if it was a four-way joystick or if it was eight-way, like this. Because it is quite hard to control, but I'll show you. I'll show you Pac-Man. So I just press that button there, and that'll start it. And you just press any button. As you can see, then you add credit. Okay, this is going to be even harder holding a camera and playing at the same time. But I press the start button. But as you can see, it's quite hard to control because Pac-Man can only go four ways, but the joystick goes 8 ways, and sometimes you press down and it doesn't go down. So it looks like I suck. I'm pretty good with a keyboard. Now I'll die. So there you go. That's Pac-Man. So I hope you've enjoyed taking a look at my arcade machine. I certainly enjoyed building it and playing it and filming this video. So please subscribe if you like cookies, because everyone likes cookies. So subscribe if you like cookies, and see ya.